through my job, and I hope everybody has a strong stomach, because it's
Come on.
I work in the nursing field. I work in a nursing home with elderly people, taking care of them, and there is a thing that it's called a Kennedy sore, and it's something that when a patient or an individual, doesn't necessarily have to be an older person, is laying in a bed and they're not moving and they're not doing anything, a Kennedy sore can pop up within 6 to 8 hours, and it can go from absolutely nothing to this huge gaping hole in your skin. It turns green and it stinks, and you can literally see to the bone, and within 24 to 72 hours it can kill you, because you're laying there dormant, not doing anything, not being active, not getting up and moving and trying to be healthy and trying to, better yourself or what have you. And it's the same with us as Christians in our walk. When you sit and you don't participate and you don't do what God has called you to do, that Kennedy sore starts to form in your soul. That Kennedy sore starts to form in your Holy Ghost and in your heart, and it starts to rot and it starts to smell, and it'll kill you. It will literally kill you if you sit and you don't do the work of God and what God has called you to do. This world has gone to pot, literally. I'm so sick of seeing the negative on the news, the negative on Facebook, the negative that I work with, the negative outside this building. There's even negative in the building that should not be here. And when you just sit and you don't try to help one another, you don't try to press towards the Holy Ghost and try to press and say, God, I need you. God, I help you. God, help me change. Help me do this and help me do that. That Kennedy sore is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's going to blacken your soul. I don't know. I know it's disgusting, but that's what God showed me this week is I don't want to sit and just not do anything. I don't want to just sit and not try to help somebody and be a witness and a light to someone. I don't want my soul to be darkened and have a hole and be disgusting. I want to work. I want to move so God can use me to bless someone and to go out and draw people to this place, because there's no place like this place, so this must be the place. There's nothing out there for us. Everything that we need is in the house of God. Everything that we need is in that word that He just gave us tonight. But you have to trust God. You have to move. You have to get out there and work. You can't just sit there and just expect it to come to you. It doesn't work that way. You can't just sit at home and expect to get a paycheck every 2 weeks. You got to get up off your tail and you got to go to work and punch in every day. Or your bills are never going to get paid. There's never going to be food on your table. Things are never going to change. You have to work. You have to move on. You cannot just sit dormant and expect God to just hand it to you. You got to work for it.